Thank you so much for attending Sankara Foundation organization event with Sunil Gavaskar and Srikanth Bolla. ఈ రోజు మనకు సునీల్ గవాస్కర్ క్రికెట్ లెజెండరీ ఈ రోజు మనకి చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ గా అటెండ్ అయ్యారు. వాళ్ళతో పాటుగా శ్రీకాంత్ బొల్లా గారు. Everyone knows like recently even that Srikanth movie also came and everyone watched. Most of us might have watched that movie as well. And ముఖ్యంగా శంకర ఫౌండేషన్ తాలూకా విజన్ ఏంటంటే ఎవరైతే పుట్టుకతో బ్లైండ్నెస్ గాని ఉంటారో, ఎవరైతే చూపుతో బాధపడుతూ ఉంటారో వాళ్ళందరికీ వీళ్ళు ఫ్రీ సర్జరీ చేసి వాళ్ళందరికీ మళ్ళీ ఇంకొక లైఫ్ ని ఇవ్వడమే ఈ శంకర ఫౌండేషన్ తాలూకా ముఖ్య ఉద్దేశం. సో ఈ రకంగా ఈ ఫౌండేషన్ ద్వారా ఎన్నో వేల మందికి మళ్ళీ చూపును ప్రసాదించడం జరిగింది. అట్లానే ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరినీ మేము ముఖ్యంగా కోరుకునేది, సో ఇట్లాంటి ఎన్నో మంచి పనులకి ఎవరైనా ఇట్లానే నేత్రదానం చేయాలన్నా, ఇంకా మన తర్వాత కూడాను మన లైఫ్ ని మళ్ళీ కొనసాగించాలంటే శంకర ఫౌండేషన్ లాంటి ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ని ఎంకరేజ్ చేయాలి. దీనికోసం మీరందరూ ముందుకు వచ్చి డొనేషన్స్ కూడా ఇవ్వాలని కోరుకుంటా ఉన్నాము. అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ సుమన్ టీవీ అండ్ యోయో టీవీ అండ్ ఐఐషా టీవీ ఫర్ covering this good cause and spreading this word to across the world. Thank you so much, Suman TV and Yoyo TV, one more time. Thank you all.
In my opening remarks that I am really honored to support this cause, champion this mission, because Volent and Shankara Eye Foundation, our journeys are two different things, but end of the day it meets at the intersection. We are giving hope to people, whereas you are giving sight to people. We provide employment and you provide sight, and sight is needed for them to get productive work in the mainstreaming society. I think giving hope to people who are homeless is the noblest thing that anybody could do, and it is you who are the major contributors of giving that hope to millions of people in different parts of India, because it is your support and it is your vision and it is your money, it is your empathy that is crossing the borders, crossing oceans and getting into the eyes of someone in Bihar, someone in Jharkhand, someone in Chhattisgarh. You see, many people across India call me, sir, we want to work with you, can we come here? And we struggle to employ them because we cannot bring them all the way from Chhattisgarh, put them in Hyderabad and pay them meaningfully, and yet create something meaningful for their families and livelihoods. It's a big challenge. But for us, but to bridge the gap, that's where Shankara Eye Foundation is coming in and say, you can work right from your home because we are giving you this eyesight.
After the third one, Imran got really frustrated because after the first ball is given him a glance, after the second ball is given him a glance, after the third ball, and then as he's walking back, I'm at the non-striker and I'm trying to see what Imran Khan's reaction is going to be. So he's walking back and he's telling me, well, I mean, there are lots of ladies, so I will cut away
There's no videos, this is the massage section.
I'll cut away the MCBCs and all that. So he turns on and he says to me, Sala, I can't even abuse him. Look at the way he goes to the square leg. Because after every shot, Srinath had this habit of walking towards the square leg umpire. You know, दूर जाता है, can't do it square leg. You're wondering why? He said, no, because in the movies, you know, in the way the film is there, it could spoil your eyes. So I mean, I took that advice very, very seriously because I was very, as an opening man, I had to be very concerned about my eyes. Never read in a moving car, never read in an aircraft, nothing in a train, nothing. Because for me, the eyes were most important. If you're playing the fastest of bowlers, you need the eyes because get them eye check. The eye is checked. I was to send a message to the brain message. So you didn't want the message to go slow, slow, slow.
Love it, love it, love it. You know, as fans growing up, we saw the boundaries, we saw the centuries, we saw the records amassed over the years. But as fans from the outside in, sometimes what we cannot see is what happens in the times of the lows, the grit, the perseverance, the struggles. Can you share with us some of what happened off the field that made you such a success on the field?
I think for that you need to be blessed with a good family. A family that can support you all the time. A family that will maybe not talk cricket when you're going through a bad patch. And every player goes through a bad patch. It could be just a bad series or a bad season. And that's where I think them being with you is the biggest plus. Because they show your support, the support for you by not sort of bringing up any cricketing subjects, but generally making you feel, top of the world. And also subtly maybe telling you that maybe you should be practicing a little bit more. My father was fantastic because he had seen me from my school days. So he could actually tell me that my grip is a bit wrong, which maybe no other coach would be able to tell you. Because all other coaches would have seen me with gloves on. My father had seen me with a tennis ball, when I was playing tennis ball. So you would have seen me with just bare hands. And he had actually noticed that because I got injured. I'd broken my index finger 3 times in a season. And so subconsciously, to try and protect that thing, my grip had changed because I was holding the bat in such a way that the ball, even if it bounces, it won't hit that finger. And with the result, the bat face was getting opened up and I was getting caught in the slips. And he noticed. He said, look, he actually once asked me, just stand over there. He used to play a bit of cricket himself. He was a very good club cricketer. But then obviously, cricket was not a career option in those days. So he had a corporate job. But this is what I learned from him. So I think the fact that you have a good family, you have some good teammates as well. Teammates will come and tell you that these things happen. So I had a lot of seniors like Wadekar, Sardesai, who would always tell me, don't worry, things you will be able to get better. So I would imagine that was it. And also, of course, I think you need to have confidence in yourself. And if you have the confidence, and if you've done something before, you know that you can do it. And all that you need is maybe more hard work, more practice hours, and also the belief that you can be able to learn things.
Thank you for sharing. Huge round of applause. Any final thoughts for your fans and admirers who are all here today?
I think we are all given the opportunity to do something for the wider world. In every day, I think we get an opportunity to do something. It could be maybe as simple as helping an elderly person cross the road. That's a good deed that you're doing. But something good can be done every day. And if we start trying to do something good every day, whereby we are not only making our life better, but the lives of others around us, maybe not even related to us, maybe not even known to us, like you all are doing with your contributions to the Sankara Eye Foundation. I mean, that is going to be something for which the blessings that you will get from God above is something that you will probably not see now. You'll probably see, as time goes on. There are no immediate blessings from the Almighty. The blessings will come over a period of time. But most importantly, I think when you make that good deed, whether it's donation, like I said, or maybe helping somebody do a little bit, maybe seeing somebody play cricket on the street, if I go there and say, pick the bat up this way, do this, maybe something like that, will mean that over a period of time, you will get your blessings. But that particular evening, that particular night, that you put your head on the pillow, knowing that you've done some good that day, will certainly give you the best sleep of your life. This, by the way, is a little bit loose, which actually gives me a great deal of relief because it tells me that I'm not big-headed.
But Sunil Dada, they say everything is big in Texas, so we have to honor you with that. We are so grateful to you. Thank you so much for your generosity. And Arjun, thank you for conducting like a CNN interview. Fantastic job. I think he has a new career here. So for those donors who have contributed $5,000 and up, we have the books and the bats that Sunil Dada has signed. What we'll ask you to do is, after this intermission, we'll just take a quick break, we'll announce a few things, and then Sunil Dada will be here on stage, so please come and collect he's been generous to also give you all photographs with the bats and the books. So please stay here. I have a few announcements before we release you for dinner, and the donors can come back here. So Sunil Dada, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll call you back in a few minutes. Thank you so much.